My heart is pounding. By the title of this video, you can tell what's going to happen. I just want to preface this video with a few things. Let me just start out by saying the obvious. I am bisexual. That means I am, well, at least to me, that means I am both romantically and sexually interested in people who identify as male and female. To some people it means slightly different. You can be biromantic, you can be only sexually attracted to one and romantically attracted to another. I mean, there's lots of different things. But that is what I identify as. I don't want to get into a backstory because I don't feel like I need to prove anything. And a lot of people talk about, I learned I was gay when this happened. First of all, there's not very many of those experiences in my life. I just kind of knew. And it's not like I need to explain why, because that's just me. I like girls and I like boys. This video is more scary for me than a lot of people may realize, because I am also LDS, or Mormon, which I've talked about before, but basically it's just a Christian faith. If you don't know what it is, it's a Christian faith. It's got a lot more stricter standards than typical Christian faiths do, meaning it's like there's a lot more things that we try to live up to. And so because of that, I mean, obviously being in a very religious household, being gay is a sin. And homosexuality in itself, in my religion, it's taught like it's not a sin to be gay, but it's a sin to act on it, which sounds dumb. And that's a whole nother topic. But basically, having feelings for somebody of the same gender is not a sin because you're born with that quality. But if you date somebody of the same gender or something like that, then that's a sin, which doesn't make any sense, because that's essentially saying if you're gay, sucks for you, you can't be in a happy relationship ever without it being a sin. But like I said, another topic. My parents are both very conservative. They're very religious. They have very strong moral beliefs. When I was 14, I came out as bisexual to my friends and basically on all social media that I had at the time. And there were a couple other things that I was getting into that weren't good. And so my parents were kind of going through my social media accounts, and they found somewhere that I had posted about me being bi and talked to me about it, and basically said that I didn't understand what I meant because I was too young, and that it was probably hormones, and that everybody gets feelings for the other or the same gender, and basically that I shouldn't talk about it because I didn't understand. And I'm not here to bash my parents because I love them, and I think they handled it the way that they thought they should. However, to me, it kind of caused me to go back in the closet, so to speak, and I just kind of ignored it and didn't want to talk about it, didn't want to make it a thing, even though I knew that it was something that I couldn't change, which is a part of me. And it wasn't until like this past year, really, I've been focusing on myself and learning things about myself that I've never explored before, and allowing myself to be happy and not be so scared of judgment. And because of that, I've decided to kind of come back out of the closet and say, I'm still bisexual. It wasn't a phase. It wasn't something that I just did to rebel. It wasn't something that I did because I didn't understand and I just wanted to go with the label. It's because it's me. I'm very scared of my parents' reaction to it, only because I know how conservative they are, and I know how their beliefs go, and my beliefs too. I told my older sister today, and she was very loving and supportive, and it really made me feel so loved and appreciated, and gave me the strength to go one step further and say, Mom and Dad, I am bisexual. As of right now, I haven't done it. I'm about to do it in front of you guys, and I wanted to share this with you because I know so many of you are in the same position as me, and don't necessarily have a family that you would believe might accept you, And I want you to know that it's okay to be gay. It is. It's just part of who you are, and you should accept and love that no matter what. I'm probably not going to edit very much of this video. It's going to be very raw, very straightforward footage of what happens. I was going to originally do it over text, but I think I'm going to call them instead, because I just need to be able to say it. I need to talk to them. So, without further ado, let's give them a call. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hello?
Hey, can you call me on the home phone? Because I want to talk to you about something, but I want you to be able to hear it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
So just call me on the home phone, because I don't want it to, like, disconnect and stuff, and I know your phone does that sometimes.
Okay. I'm calling her back.
Okay.
I'm going to find it, so I'll find it here. Okay. But no, I don't know your number.
Just look it up on your phone.
I'll call you right back. Bye.
Okay, love you, bye. I'm shaking. And I know, I'm pretty sure that they're just gonna say that they love me and all that, but I'm still just really scared, I guess. I don't know. I just knowing that how they reacted before, I just really hope they understand that it's just a part of me, and it's nothing that I'm doing wrong, and that I'm not, like, going to hell or something. Man. Okay, they're calling back. Hey.
Hi.
Okay, so this is really hard for me to say, so I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm bisexual, and I know that when I was like 14, I kind of came out like that, and you guys didn't necessarily approve or think that it was, I guess, a reality, but I just don't want to pretend that I'm something that I'm not, and so I wanted you to know. So yeah, I just figured today was appropriate, since gay marriage is now legal across the whole 50 states, and I just was filled with so much, like, happiness and joy for everyone that I just didn't want to hold this in anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, I just wanted to tell you.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Well, you're catching me at a hard time.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm supposed to be on my way to go get a girl who's injured and get her back to camp, and so I'm trying to prepare for that. And that's take away from you, but you've had a lot of time to process this, and I haven't.
Okay.
So it's kind of unfair to say I've been thinking about this for a long time, and now I'm going to tell you. And what's your response when, if you had been asked a while ago, you need to call your parents right now and tell them, you would have said, no, I need to think about it. So I need to think about this.
Okay. I love you.
Okay? I love you too. Nothing changes. I love you too. Okay, so I guess you're not planning on going on a mission?
I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of things about my life, I guess, that I want to figure out before I 100% commit to going on a mission. It doesn't change how I feel about the church, though. I do still have a testimony. I still do have faith in the church and everything. It's just there's a lot of things that, I mean, obviously, especially about like gay marriage and all that, that's kind of, a conflicting topic. But I still do love the church and whatever. I mean, the fact that I like girls and guys doesn't change the fact that I believe in God and I believe in Jesus and Christ and all of that. So I do want you to know that too, that my sexuality doesn't change my beliefs in the church at all. I mean, I don't mean to like throw this at you, but yeah, if you want to, I guess, think about it or whatever, just...
Well, that's not the point. The point is I've got like a lot of things to do, but I have to leave here in about 20 minutes, and I've got a bunch of things that I'm supposed to do, and I'm also a little irritated at the people at the camp right now too, so it comes with a little bit of irritation. So.
Okay.
So I'm kind of frustrated anyway. So I love you.
Love you too.
And we'll talk more later, okay?
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I love you. We'll talk to you soon.
Love you. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh. I don't know how that reaction was. I mean, obviously she still loves me and still supports me, and that's kind of what she said in that, but I think the fact that she just needed time to think about it just shows that it is a little hard for her, which I understand, because, I mean, she has a very strong faith, and when I say she, I mean me too, but, like, she has a very strong faith, and the fact that that something about me doesn't coincide with our faith can be a bit confusing, I guess, to her, and I don't know, but I just really happy that I actually am okay with myself to be able to say that and to be able to talk about it, because a lot of people know that it's hard and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's just who we love. It's not something that should be something that we have to work up the courage to call our parents and say, hey mom, I don't like just boys, or I like girls, or whatever it is. Like, it should be something that you just be who you are, and you don't have to question it, and you don't have to have someone telling you that it's wrong, or that, I don't know, that anything. I'll vlog later when she calls back. Maybe, I don't know if I'll vlog the conversation, but I'll tell you what she says and kind of give you an update about what we talk about, so that you're not like as left hanging as I am right now. But I just, if you are gay, or if you're bisexual, pansexual, asexual, any of the sexualities, they are 100% valid sexualities, first of all. I just want to tell you that, because for the longest time, I felt like I had to be gay or I had to be straight. So the fact that I liked girls and I liked boys didn't make sense, because I was like, okay, I'm not straight because I like girls, but I'm not gay because I also do like guys. And I was freaking out. I was trying to think, like, I don't want to be just gay, because that's too hard. Like, I was thinking of all these scary things because of, my house, the house that I'm raised in is very religious and all that. So it's like, I don't want to feel like I don't want you to think that there is one way to go. And even if you are in kind of a gray area, you're like, I don't know if I'm gay, I don't know if I'm straight, I don't know what I am, go with that. Go with your heart. Don't try to put yourself in a box saying, well, being bisexual means this, so maybe I'm this, or being gay means this, being pansexual means this. Just love who you love, and love without limits, and love yourself enough to let yourself love. That's all I'm going to say in this part. I will see you guys in a second. Giving you an update on the conversation, I guess. I love you a lot, and remember that being gay is okay. And you should be proud of who you are, and you should accept it. And if you have the courage to come out to your parents, as long as it is a safe environment and you know that you will be safe, I encourage you to eventually find that courage and to do it, because you will feel so much better. I love you guys. I'll see you in a sec. Hi. I talked to my parents. It's actually been a few days, but they've kind of not been together because they've been all over the place. So it took them a while to call me back. I'm not gonna lie, I was really, really worried. I was afraid that they didn't want to talk to me or something. I don't know. I was just freaking out, which I shouldn't have. But they called back. We had a conversation and kind of just talked about, they wanted to know like what my stances were in my religion and kind of what I was thinking about that, and they wanted to know why I wanted to tell them now, and if I wanted to eventually pursue a relationship with a girl in the future, you know, kind of just figuring out where I'm at and why I thought it was important to tell them. So in a couple months I'll talk more with them, just so I agree to have a face-to-face conversation so we can actually talk about it, because it's, you know, it's a personal topic. So, but everything's fine, and they assured me that they still love me, of course, and I know that they do. And it may be hard sometimes to think like, how can you love me when you have these religious views or something, and I know that a lot of people struggle with that, but they still love you. And if they're taking the time to talk to you and try to figure out where you're at, they obviously still love you, and they don't want you to feel like they don't. That's the end of this video. I hope that it helped you in some way. Happy Pride Month. It's just over now. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. I love you a lot, and don't ever forget that. Bye.